Donald Trump is raving mad and is disowning Republicans, and he is quickly fracturing relationships with some of his previously most loyal followers. To some degree, I'm talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene. Donald Trump posting to Truth Social,
Truth Central,
quote, "I am withdrawing my support and endorsement of Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene of the great state of Georgia. Over the past few weeks, despite my creating record achievements for our country, including a total and complete victory on the shutdown, closed borders, low taxes, no men and women's sports or transgender for everyone, ending DEI, stopping Biden's record-setting inflation, biggest regulation cuts in history, stopping 8 wars, rebuilding our military, being respected by every country in the world as opposed to being the laughingstock that we were just 12 months ago, having trillions of dollars record-setting invested in the USA, and having created the hottest country anywhere in the world from being a dead country just 12 months ago, and so much more. All I see wacky Marjorie do is complain, complain, complain. It seemed to all begin when I sent her a poll stating that she should not run for senator or governor. She was at 12% and didn't have a chance unless, of course, she had my endorsement, which she wasn't about to get. She has told so many people that she is upset that I don't return her phone calls anymore. But with 219 congressmen and women, 53 U.S. senators, 24 cabinet members, and almost 200 countries, and an otherwise normal life to lead, I can't take a ranting lunatic's call every day. I understand that wonderful conservative people are thinking about primarying Marjorie in her district of Georgia, that they too are fed up with her and her antics, and if the right person runs, they will have my complete and unyielding support. She has gone far left, even doing The View with their low IQ Republican-hating anchors. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again." This is a 180 for Trump. One of Trump's most loyal supporters for a long time, radical and repugnant Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, has turned on Trump, and Trump has immediately turned on her. Now, there are some who are, I would argue, falling for the idea that Marjorie Taylor Greene is revising her political views. She is an ally to the left. She has revisited some of these radical views. I don't think so. Now, one of the clips that has gone viral over the weekend is Marjorie Taylor Greene speaking to Dana Bash on CNN and saying, "I'm sorry I participated in the toxic politics." I'm going to tell you right now, I don't buy this for a second, but I'm going to play it for you and you can decide.
You posted on X that President Trump is, with his comments, fueling a, quote, hotbed of threats against you. Obviously, any threats to your safety are completely unacceptable. But we have seen these kinds of attacks or criticism from the president at other people. It's not new. And with respect, I haven't heard you speak out about it until it was directed at you.
Dana, I think that's fair criticism. And I would like to say humbly, I'm sorry for taking part in the toxic politics. It's very bad for our country. And it's been something I've thought about a lot, especially since Charlie Kirk was assassinated, is that I'm only responsible for myself and my own words and actions. And I am committed, and I've been working on this a lot lately, to put down the knives in politics. I really just want to see people be kind to one another, and we need to figure out a new path forward that is focused on the American people, because as Americans, no matter what side of the aisle we're on, we have far more in common than we have differences. Yeah. And we need to be able to respect each other with our disagreements.
Listen, very nice statement from Marjorie. I don't believe for a second that this is a political change for Marjorie Taylor Greene. I believe she's getting death threats. We know that when Trump turns on someone, they get death threats. That I believe. But I believe Marjorie Taylor Greene is primarily worried here about voters in her district losing health care and taking it out on her. I believe because she has said she's worried that her kids' health care is getting more expensive. She's angry that Trump was desperate for her not to run for Senate against John Ossoff in Georgia, because she would have gotten crushed. She's angry that she's no longer in Trump's inner circle. That's what I believe this is. I don't see this as a redemptive arc of any kind. We love this, not because Marjorie Taylor Greene is joining us. We love that the base is collapsing and crashing, and that is it. Now, let me say a couple of other things. There is an opportunity for MAGA voters to unite with the left on an anti-corruption agenda, potentially. And so what I mean by that is, even if we disagree about abortion, even if we disagree about immigration, whatever, there is an opportunity to say to some of these Republicans and MAGAs, listen, these people are corrupt to the bone. It's more nepotism than we've ever seen. It's more cronyism than we've ever seen. It's more self-enrichment. Trump's regulating crypto while making billions from crypto. This is a cash grab. I think that there is an opportunity there. And to the extent that Marjorie Taylor Greene, because of her personal grievance with Trump, might be willing to join us in that effort, fine. But let's not believe that this is a redemptive political awakening. Now, if we look at Marjorie Taylor Greene's race next year, because remember, all 435 members of the House are up for re-election every 2 years. Her race is really important and consequential. Why? Trump rescinded his endorsement of her. Now, he may put it back next year, but for now he's rescinded it. And he said he would support a good primary challenge against her. If she can win anyway without Trump's endorsement, and in fact, with an anti-endorsement from Trump, while attacking him, that is a signal that we are getting to the end of MAGA. Think about what happened with Liz Cheney. Trump turned on her. She lost her primary. If Trump turns on Marjorie Taylor Greene and she can still survive a primary, then that tells us Trump's influence is diminishing drastically. Trump also, by the way, asked about Marjorie Taylor Greene's life being in danger. Here's what he said about it.
He said her life could be in danger because of the rhetoric.
Her life is in danger? Who's that?
Marjorie Taylor Greene, he says.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. I don't think her life is in danger. Frankly, I don't think anybody cares about her. Okay.
There you go. That is what, when Trump is sick of you, he just goes, no one cares about you. That's all it is. Trump also, by the way, going after Thomas Massie. No, I don't have that clip. Fine. Okay. Trump also went after Thomas Massie. And in any case, oh no, it's a post. Okay, I do have it. Trump going after Thomas Massie on Truth Social, where he said, quote, did Thomas Massie, sometimes referred to as Rand Paul Jr., because of the fact that he always votes against the Republican Party, get married already? Boy, that was quick. Understand that Thomas Massie's previous wife died. And Trump's going, oh, you got married quick, huh? Disgusting. Trump continuing, no wonder the polls have him at less than an 8% chance of winning the election. Anyway, have a great life, Thomas, and question mark. His wife will soon find out that she's stuck with a loser. This is an unwell guy. But the fractures in this party say so much about what's going on at the White House, and it is terror for the staffers that are trying to figure out how not to get dragged down with all of it. One of my close friends has a cat that I actually really like. I take a lot of heat for not being a cat guy, but this particular cat I really like. But this cat is a very picky cat when it comes to mealtime. I will admit, turns up her nose to a lot of the store-bought stuff. Then my friend tried our sponsor, Smalls, and the problem was gone. They even did a little test, old food in one bowl, Smalls in the other. The cat went right for the Smalls. No hesitation, no delay. The first time that she saw her cat get excited about mealtime in a long time, which this cat is picky, folks. This cat is picky. This is because Smalls is real food for cats. It's protein-packed recipes, real ingredients you would actually recognize from your own fridge. No preservatives, no artificial fillers, nothing mysterious, just fresh premium meals for cats delivered right to your door on whatever schedule makes sense for you. That is why Cats.com has named Smalls the best overall cat food. Forbes happens to agree. Give your cat the food they deserve. For a limited time, get 60% off your first order, plus free shipping when you go to smalls.com/Pakman. The link is in the description.